today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And incomplete to open things up.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
On second down, here's Barkley. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's a give to Barkley. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
There's a short one caught by Uzomah. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They'll find Williams on the slant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expect. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll look to throw here. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Brown the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
This will be caught at about the 5. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd down and 4. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man. It's Warren. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On the give, it's Warren. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out of and right up the middle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. A handoff for Warren. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Hurts escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. They go play action with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. 17-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. Najee Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going into the hands of Williams. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mike Williams, 54 yards. And the Steelers have opened the lead up to 30. Boswell good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13. Looking to throw. And he'll to get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DeMonte.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
And his first look is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, then bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he brings the...
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, this is the National Football League. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense. And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Goff. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Back deep is Britton Covey. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Time, baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Goff now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. 46 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eye?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Dances by him. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That one out wide and intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. To the air, Allen. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Yards there as they connect on the quick slant. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Cook. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a great play there. 32 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
That's caught, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now an option play on second down. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL, but it seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Now Allen.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Cook up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Again, it's Cook.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this is now a 1-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No, a nifty juke there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. How about that? Their quarterback, 55 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Second down in the yard.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete to Shakir.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Allen off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
And that is incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And just shutting him off there. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, and it'll also be the final play of this first quarter.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Flush to his right, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, some strong running. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Allen.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Zach Bond in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Look, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Allen going to throw. Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Bass on for the extra point. That's up and good. It's 22-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
today. It's the National Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. On play action, they'll throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now...
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught, and it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get... Ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Hill going to run left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now
today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, nice move. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 14 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully. This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forcing some
pressure, comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
To throw is Daniels.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Buying time to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
He'll return it from the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 3.
He'll buy some time right.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Devontae Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
74 yards.
And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.